only time I'm going to be able to go live this whole entire day. Um, y'all are getting a Car Chronicles for sure. So, welcome to day 4 of the challenge. Yes, day 4 out of 45 days. Whew, we are already grinding out. Um, I did not work out this morning. It's when I have to leave before 7 and literally the sun's coming up. We don't exercise at that hour. That's just not gonna happen. Um, I shouldn't say that. I have did CrossFit at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but we were going to be having. All right, I'm back again. I disappear. I come back. I go. Who knows? Like, what are they doing? Okay, but for us down in southern Arizona, we don't have no 15 degrees where it feels like 15. That's just not normal for us. So, yeah. So I knew I was not going to go to CrossFit this morning. That just was not going to happen. But that means I will probably do some intentional walking on campus. To be honest with you, that's probably going to be my best route unless I come home after all this commuting and hop on the spin bike or do some sort of dance cardio or something. I don't know. But we'll see. I probably will walk around on campus though. That's typically like my go-to. And actually on campus they have we don't have like a track, but we have walking paths and trails and stuff like that. So I'll probably do that. I could actually just walk on their treadmill there, but I'm wearing such a thick sweater, I don't think it's going to be very comfortable to be walking for 20 minutes on the treadmill, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. As far as the paper, so I posted in the community. Let me just share this. This is what I've been doing with you guys. So basically, I will post a short of like my workout. Not me actually working out, but it's usually the posts that I do on other platforms like Meta or whatever. Because I have some family and friends that like the fact that I do these challenges and they have no idea that I have this channel or any of those things. But they feel motivated. So I share there. So I always share the short with you guys. That's my intention and goal this time around. Then I go live with you all, and then later my other like accountability is I will post in the community my actual right after I'm done working on my paper itself. So if you're like, wow, she posts that so late, why? Because that's when I'm done doing the writing part of my day. So that's my approach. You get a short for the workout, and then you get the paper part of accountability and community. So if you're keeping track there, then great. D, I cannot read any of this stuff. Don't be fooled. I do wear glasses, but any of my friends, I had eye surgeries in 2021 because I have eye conditions in both eyes, and one eye is nearsighted, the other one is farsighted. No, it was not LASIK. It's called cross-linking. But anyways, there's no way I'll be able to read this little tiny fine print. But I appreciate you showing up at this hour. And I'm wondering, at this hour, wait a minute. I'm like, maybe you just dropped off your daughter. What does it say? Okay. Oh, you on live early. Yes. Don't read the comments. Just drive. Oh, hi to whoever this is. I just saw your post. It is definitely motivating. Listen, I'm at the light, so that's the only reason why I could read it. But that's just how I'm approaching the challenge. I'm like, I'm upping the game. And also it's forcing me to use like all the tools that YouTube has to offer. I'm having to learn. I mean, it's not like I don't know how to like post in the community, but I'm not really a shorts type of gal. Like I do them, but meh, I can live with or without the shorts. So yeah, but that's what I have going on. And then as far as the paper, okay, so last night I had to, and I think I put this in the community post. So basically, I had to submit this paper to another faculty that is going to basically make sure that nothing is plagiarized, there's nothing AI generated. Like, I actually wrote the paper. I'm like, all right, bet. So I submitted that, and I actually completed the research summary. It was not that bad because I actually had a decent example to use. And once I saw the example, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. And part of me wonders if I'm just that generation where it's like they give you instructions and then they give you an example so you can practice to ensure you understand what you're actually doing. But I'm also a visual learner, and I think people don't understand that at times. I'm very practical. Like, I have to put things in practice. So I got that done. So now, tonight, I will be working on the preliminary oral defense presentation, which I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not really worried about putting a PowerPoint together. I'm not gonna lie, because, and I'm not trying to be like braggy or anything like that, but I'm like, guys, I do PowerPoints for a living. And the advice that she gave me was kind of funny. It was like, don't be putting paragraphs down on the slide. And I'm like, no, I am not a boomer putting paragraphs on PowerPoints. And I shouldn't say boomer. That's not fair to them. But when I was in high school, this is like late 90s, early 2000s, my daughter does all her PowerPoint presentations for me. See, that's so funny. I was taught a long time ago the whole point of PowerPoint is for it's supposed to be visual. There should not be an intense amount of words on there. And it really, to me, it challenges your public speaking, it all those things. I'm not saying I've never had words on a PowerPoint, because it can't just be an image. It can, but it really forces you to learn the information, so you can speak to it in a way that you actually know the topic. And so I'm very comfortable in my courses that I teach, but I've also been teaching them and building them for a long time. This is going to be a different kind of challenge because I've been writing on this topic for a year, and I should be good, but it's all that doctorate jargon that I'm like, ugh, I just hope I can get it together. I'm pretty confident that I will. So I feel like once I start pulling it together, I don't know, it's kind of like doing presentations for conferences and stuff. It's the same concept where you're talking about a topic that you know fairly well, but you still have to be, you have to know it fair enough to where you can talk about it for an hour. For this presentation, it's like 15-30 minutes at the most. I'm like, dude, I got you. Like 15 minutes? I'm like, I have to talk for 2.5 hours of my life for work, 3 nights out of the week. Anyways, so that's what's going on in the paper. In the moving home front, kitchen is done. I'm focusing on the dining room this weekend, and that's only because I still have some boxes in that space, because a lot of the stuff is like fragile. I have some Turkish bowls from when I was a kid, so I need to just get all the fragile stuff out, put it up, and then that way we just have it. And then as far as the old house, our goal is to get the rest of our clothes and shoes and pictures off of the wall. Once we do that, then it's donation garage sale city. That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, and we're gonna clean our rugs because we have some rugs that we're bringing over. Because in the house we love it, but I'm like, dude, we got to put some rugs down because the sound is just bouncing around. So we need the sound to kind of get absorbed with the rugs that we do have. Now we're not going to put out a whole lot. We just need to have some. So that's the plan. We were talking about like going up to Costco this weekend, all of that, but we're actually not going to do that. We're just going to go to the commissary because we just need to really get things done in the house. That's what it boils down to. We don't have time to be running in these streets on the weekend. We gotta work. So in the midst of working, I do have some self-care going on tomorrow. I'm getting a pedicure and a facial. Yeah, that's what I have going on. And in between all of that, I'll just be doing stuff in the house. You know, like any other person when they move. You just, I don't know, it takes about a month to kind of settle in. I say a month. It's going to take me a month to get settled in. But it could be less if I just dial in and just get it done. But I kind of want to take my time. So anyhow, I'm actually going to be carpooling with my colleague this morning, which is what prompted me to get up even earlier. Because I'm like, dude, I really need to take advantage of carpool every now and again. And she likes to be at work on Fridays like at 9. If I'm driving myself, I'm not getting there till 10. So, yeah. And actually, I'm not getting there between 10 and 11. Let's be real. Because I have no reason to be there any earlier. But at least if I get there earlier, then her and I will probably bounce out like at 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm hoping 1:30, because then if it's 1:30, 1:45-ish, it's before the 5 o'clock, well, before the Friday 3 p.m., 3:30 traffic, honestly, because Friday is a different kind of energy with traffic in these cities. And even just driving in this little traffic is crazy in our little town. But, so that's the plan. I hope y'all are going to have an amazing weekend. And I plan to do some other recordings. I need to get my goal videos recorded so then I can upload those on Tuesday. Now that CapCut is back in action, week 3 and week 4 vlog is going to be combined. That's what we're going to do. And y'all will get that on Sunday. That's the plan. I don't know, how do y'all feel about these longer vlogs? I had one that was like 53 minutes long, and I was like, oh Lord, that was long. Who's listening to me for 53 minutes? Well, granted, y'all might speed up my voice. There's nothing wrong with that. I tell my students that all the time. Speed up the voice, guys. You don't have to listen to it the whole darn time. But still, 53 minutes is a lot of content. Like, you're still kind of listening to me talk for 25, 30 minutes. So, anyways, when I get to this next light, I'm going to end this live because, yeah, normally I would have just recorded. And then y'all would have saw that in the weekly vlog. But I said, you know what? I think on Fridays, we're going to just do the live because it's a lot easier. And I really did not like that 53-minute weekly vlog. I just thought that was too much. And it wasn't really like I had anything fun going on. It was just a lot of me talking. So, anyways, hello to whoever else keeps, like the folks that keep popping on and off. D, thank you for always showing up. So these lives are not awkward, because let me tell you, the other day I had to get off quick. I was like, this got a little crazy. Just weird questions. I didn't know what to say. I was like, I should get off of here. So, anyways, I'm pulling up to the light and I'm gonna go. I think this puts me at about 15 minutes. So, not bad for a 6 a.m. vlog or live. All right. Later, guys.